Alright, it's live.
Okay, we believe that the disciples tricked Jesus because he was mentally disabled, that he was the Son of God.
What's your title? Yeah, give me the book title.
Satan's Sacrifice.
Satan's Sacrifice.
Yes. We believe that since Paul was a Pharisee, that the reason why he converted to Christianity wasn't to actually convert to Christianity, but to get other non-believers to end up going to hell because they didn't believe in just God and that they should be well educated like he was.
Is that it?
What?
I got
Wait, is that it?
I guess we can keep going with this. The reason why, the reason why we think that the disciples wanted to trick Jesus was because, first off, the reason why, when Jesus became, or started going on his ministry, it was around the same time that the disciples were with him. And so we believe that the disciples tricked him into doing that, and that this all was just a big old hoax and it was all a joke.
Is there more?
Well, you don't have to go more. We just start answering questions. Yeah, let's just start answering questions. Let's make this day.
Hurry up so we can go.
I got.
Okay, who's up? Alright, Zach, I saw your hand first.
No, I said. I got that.
Okay, hold up. Okay.
Okay, so y'all are atheists, right?
Yes.
But y'all believe in hell?
No.
But you said that Satan is trying.
They believe in hell. We don't.
But you believe what they're saying?
No. That's just what they claim to say.
Alright, Caroline.
Okay, I'm not even gonna.
I mean, you want.
That was just so.
Okay.
Okay, so y'all failed to explain like all of the five facts for one. So how can you explain Jesus' death by crucifixion, the disciples' death,
Just
rose?
one at a time.
Oh. Okay. You never even spoke about his crucifixion.
Okay, so his crucifixion, we believe that he was crucified, right? Because he did claim to be Jesus because he thought he was, but the disciples didn't think he was, right? They were just going along with the little hoax that this man is the Son of God, but he never rose. We believe he never rose. We think that whenever he would put his body in the tomb, that it was the disciples that rolled over the stone, took Jesus, burned his body. That's why we never found his remains.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna give you a chance to come back. Adam.
Okay.
But I will follow up with your question if you want to follow up.
Okay.
With how they answered your question.
How they answered it?
Wow. I'm gonna let you follow up by the way they answered your question.
Okay. Do you have any evidence proving that the disciples rolled back the stone or claimed that they think that Jesus was a hoax?
In our book, Satan's Sacrifice, you can see that there isn't any historical evidence of anybody else doing it. We think that the disciples are the most probable reason, or the most probable thing that could have rolled over the stone because nobody else claimed to have done it.
Okay.
Okay, that one was, I can't give a point to either, so we're gonna call that the tie there, okay? Oh yeah, it's Brent. It's Brent.
about to say it.
Okay, we're playing.
I was listening for something
We're playing
close,
Jesus.
and neither side quite got it. All right, Brent, go ahead.
So once again, you did not explain all the five facts, but this whole debate and time it was you have to believe that the five facts was a thing, and you also did not say that you believe that Paul was converted on the way along, but that does not believe in the five facts.
Okay, so wait. What is your question?
So what if Paul was converted, then and they didn't believe? Paul, if you say converted and you don't believe that Paul was converted, then how? Like, where did that come from?
Okay. So with Paul, this is what we believe would have happened, right? Because Paul was. Sorry, just don't. No. Okay. So the reason why Paul was martyred for the claim of Jesus, it wasn't for the claim of Jesus. It was because we already gave you the reason that that he was. I forgot what I said before. I'm sorry, y'all. I literally forgot what I said.
All right, Jimmy. What's the score? 1-1.
Well, I should have just read that. That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
pointed out.
Well, you screwed me up so
He was
much.
with the disciples.
That's
All right.
That's right.
Jimmy?
Alright, well, if I had 5 facts here, do y'all believe that the disciples believed that Jesus rose and appeared to them?
No, it was all a hoax. We already said that.
You have to believe the fact
You
that
gotta
that's-
believe your 5 facts, boys.
All right, Caroline?
It goes against our
Yeah, y'all.
Well, that kind of goes for it. It says they just claim it.
All right, Caroline.
Okay, how can you explain the accounts of the women that went to the tomb to see Jesus' body?
Can you restate that again? I'm sorry.
How can you explain the accounts of the women that went to the tomb to prepare Jesus' body?
All they said was that his body wasn't there. Anybody could have stole his body, and we already said that the disciples stole his
You want to come back at him?
Wait, did Jesus appear to them? The girls?
I can't help. I'm not helping. Okay, no point on that one. I was waiting for her to come back and possibly get the point.
You found
We
it.
got the 5-minute bell. Let's go. Let's go. No, not really.
We just said that the disciples were the ones that did it.
I know.
And that's our claim.
You didn't gain the point. You didn't. All right, Hannah. Hang on, Hannah. Let me get you in the camera view. Okay. Listen.
You can step into that. You can
Shh.
Why were the disciples willing to die for him if they didn't really believe in Jesus?
Okay, so the title of our thing is Satan's Sacrifice. We believe that the disciples, we're Satanists, right? So the reason why they were willing to die, it wasn't because they wanted people to go to heaven. It was that they wanted people to go to hell.
Thank you.
All right, Zach.
You just being autistic.
Back up just a tad. Zach.
They were martyring for a different
Don't tell me
reason.
not to convince me. Go ahead.
I'm trying to.
Okay, so when y'all are talking about disciples being Satanists, what do you
Wait,
mean?
hang on.
What is Satan?
Wait, Zach, repeat your question because there's people talking about it.
When you talk about the disciples being Satanists, what do y'all's belief on Satan? What is Satan?
Who's their belief, say?
Yeah, what is it?
Their belief.
Yeah, but what is their belief?
It is the biblical belief of Satan.
You don't have to believe in your own belief.
Next.
We don't have to believe it. They have to
Huh?
believe
No,
it.
you don't. This is your religion. You're
No,
based
I
on.
Next,
We
next,
are
hurry.
proclaiming
What
their
did I
belief.
ask? Don't talk.
Somebody else besides Caroline that hasn't gone.
We are proclaiming their belief.
Oh, Blake, don't
Somebody that hasn't gone with this group.
Like, I feel like the only person that can do this
Go
is
again.
like, come on, Blake.
Please just get a point. Don't let them win this.
Beat us.
I don't get this crap.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you believe that there are soldiers at the tomb because there's historical accounts in Matthew 28:12-13 that they were guarding the empty tomb directly in a minute that it was empty, and that is an enemy factor of like enemy assassinations, and they wouldn't have recorded that if it wasn't true.
Aren't there multiple?
We already said that Jesus was taken out of the tomb by the disciples. You've
But
gone
there
up here
are
3
soldiers
times talking about an empty tomb. We believe that there was an empty tomb. They took it out and burned it.
They got that. Dang it. Because of the same way we.
We learned.
Tie goes to the group. If there's a tie, it goes to the group. So somebody's got to try to get the point.
Look, so even
If the bell rings and it's tied, they get the win.
If you leave, if you go and lose anyway, they were gonna win anyway.
Just,
Somebody gonna.
it's like you said,
I don't know
have a
what
look.
to say.
It's like, that's, it's literally
Y'all need to figure out how is it that you're getting
Take your
points,
time.
class. It's not random.
I know how they.
Reasoning.
Wait, Caroline, did you get
No, because that's how we
And I thought Jackson was gonna be the smart one here.
I would love to hear.
No, you don't have to interact with anybody that's not behind the camera. Go.
Yeah.
So, out of the Fab Five facts, fact 4 is the conversion of James. Y'all never spoke on the conversion of James.
Okay.
Yep.
So with James, right? From the beginning of him and Jesus' relationship, and all the way until the resurrection, James never believed in Jesus. Would you agree with that?
Yes!
We're out of time.